Gemini, have you been feeling the shift in energy around you lately? As if someone, a person, an opportunity, or a subtle cosmic signal is slowly moving closer. This October, as the sun lights up your fifth house, the realm of love and joy, and Mercury, your ruling planet, finally moves direct again. The universe is opening a new doorway. Someone is about to enter your life. And that is no coincidence. This is a sign of divine favor. The universe isn't bringing you another test. It's sending someone meant to reawaken your faith, your softness, and your capacity to believe in connection again. They arrive right when you've healed enough to receive, carrying love, opportunity, and light. If you can feel this energy stirring within you, tap like to affirm the vibration of positivity, and comment, "I'm ready to receive divine blessings," as your message to the universe. And don't forget to subscribe, because this journey, your journey, is only just beginning. Now, pour yourself a cup of tea or your favorite coffee, and sit with me for a while, because what comes next will help you understand exactly why this person is on their way into your life. Part 1. The sign someone is coming. When the universe speaks through the smallest things, Gemini, sometimes the greatest shifts in life begin in the quietest, most subtle ways. A fleeting intuition, a song that randomly plays while you're driving, or the number 1010 appearing again and again on your clock. Your receipts, even in your dreams. The universe has its own language, and if you listen closely, you'll realize someone is on their way to you. Not just anyone, but a soul perfectly aligned with who you are right now in timing, in vibration, in purpose. This October, the cosmic energy around you is especially powerful. As Venus moves through Aquarius, new soul connections begin to sprout in the most unexpected moments. You might receive a message from someone you haven't heard from in a while. Meet a stranger who feels oddly familiar, or feel a spark when you lock eyes with someone across the room. These aren't coincidences, they're divine alignments. The universe is gently reminding you that you are ready for something real, something sacred. Gemini, you are the sign of intuition and intellect, the bridge between logic and spirit. And lately, you've likely felt more sensitive to energy, as if your soul is tuning into a new frequency. That's why you keep seeing 11, 11, 10, 10, or having vivid dreams that carry a strange sense of déjà vu. The universe isn't playing tricks on you. It's training your intuition to recognize the energy of the one who's coming. This person carries a warmth that feels effortless, not loud, but steady and grounding. They don't arrive to test you like those before them. They come to awaken the part of you that forgot how to love without fear, to be seen without hiding. And you'll recognize them not with logic, but with a quiet knowing, "I've met this energy before, even if I can't explain how." With Venus in Aquarius, relationships now appear through unexpected pathways, a chance meeting at an event, a message from an old friend, or even a professional opportunity that opens a personal connection. The key is to notice the magic in small moments. The universe doesn't shout. It whispers, and only those who believe will hear. If lately your dreams have felt unusually vivid, where you laugh, speak, or feel the presence of someone unfamiliar yet comforting, it's because their soul is already reaching out to yours. Two souls vibrating at the same frequency often meet on the astral plane before crossing paths in the physical world. The connection is already unfolding energetically before it manifests into reality. Don't rush to explain it. Let your intuition lead. In the coming weeks, expect synchronicities, thinking of someone right before they message you, seeing their name unexpectedly, or hearing about them through others. These are not accidents. They're the universe arranging space for the meeting to happen. Gemini, trust that when you heal, you begin to shine, and that light becomes the signal guiding your destined person toward you. You don't have to chase, you only need to be ready. When your heart is calm, everything you're meant for starts moving closer. The people, the chances, even the feelings you thought had faded. So this October, with Venus and Mercury forming a rare harmony in your chart, let yourself believe in the unseen. You don't have to force or search, just let it unfold. Because sometimes, what you're looking for is already looking for you. If you can feel this energy within you, if your intuition tells you that something's about to shift, tap, like as your signal to the universe. Comment, I'm ready to meet divine connections, to open your energetic doorway. And don't forget to subscribe. Because, as you read these words, the journey toward your destined encounter has already begun. Part 2. God is favoring you. The transformation of love and wealth by birth groups. Gemini, this October carries an exceptionally sacred energy for you. You might not notice it right away, but every planetary movement is weaving together to form a new chapter, one where love, finances, and spiritual growth intertwine, transform, and expand. This is not coincidence. God is sending people into your life who vibrate at your exact frequency, not only to love you, but to activate the blessings that are already yours by divine right. This is the moment when you no longer need to chase anything because what's meant for you is already finding its way. All that matters now is the vibration you're sending out and the birth group you belong to, as each Gemini carries a unique, divine mission. The universe is speaking to you in ways more delicate and precise than ever before. Gemini born May 21, May 31. For early Geminis, Jupiter, planet of expansion and abundance, is lighting up your second house of finances and self-worth. This is your illumination phase, revealing where your true value lies and what you once lost while trying to prove yourself. Someone is about to step into your life, carrying supportive, uplifting energy, not just emotionally, but financially or professionally. This could be a collaborator, a mentor, or a new connection who helps you recognize your full potential. They will arrive naturally through work, a casual meeting, or even an unexpected introduction. But their energy feels unmistakably divine, as if they are the light that suddenly reveals the next part of your path. They're here to remind you, you don't need to chase opportunities. Opportunities are already chasing you. If lately you've felt drawn to start a new project, invest, or rethink how you earn and manage money, that's Jupiter working through you. The universe is opening not only the door to love, but also to prosperity, a double blessing of expansion. Accept it with gratitude, because it's arriving at the exact moment you've learned to trust yourself again. Gemini born June 10. This middle group is under the strong influence of Venus, planet of love, creativity, and harmony, as it shines through your fifth house of romance and expression. Your heart is expanding, and the universe is sending you a soulmate frequency connection. This person isn't coming just to make your heart flutter, they're coming to awaken emotions you thought had fallen asleep. It could be someone from the past returning as a more evolved version of themselves, or a completely new soul who feels like home from the very first moment. Conversations will flow effortlessly, laughter will feel healing, and you'll realize this is not just attraction, this is recognition. This love carries a healing vibration. After all the times you loved with effort, trying to prove your worth, the universe is finally sending you someone with whom you can simply be. They won't make you perform, they'll make you feel safe. And that safety is your soul's reward for every lesson you've learned. You've mastered how to love without fear, and now the universe rewards you with love that matches your healed vibration. With Venus illuminating your fifth house, creativity and inspiration are also rising. This is a perfect moment to create, express, or start something artistic. This person may be your muse. Your partner envisions someone who helps you expand both emotionally and creatively. Gemini born June 11, June 20. For late Geminis, the energy turns deep and mature. Saturn, planet of wisdom, discipline, and destiny, stands firm in your 10th house of career and life mission. The person entering your life now won't just stir your emotions. They'll redirect your path. They could be a guide, a mentor, or even a destined partner connected to your soul's higher work. This person may be older, more experienced, or hold a position of influence in your chosen field. But beyond practical connections, they awaken something spiritual within you, showing you where you're meant to go next. This is a fated encounter, one that carries the energy of alignment and divine timing. They arrive not for short-term comfort, but to walk beside you through your next major chapter, grounded, purposeful, and real. This is the kind of connection that reshapes your foundation. Together, you may build something lasting, a project, a vision, or a legacy. The universe sends this person not to complete you, but to co-create with you. The message is clear. You're not just meeting someone new, you're meeting the stronger version of yourself. Gemini. October is a month of divine favor. The person approaching your life now is proof that you are finally ready to receive, no longer to seek. Both love and prosperity are moving in your favor, because you've shifted into the frequency of gratitude and trust. Believe this. Every encounter coming your way has purpose. Every person appearing in your life, right now, carries a message from the universe. Don't be afraid to open your heart, because sometimes miracles don't come from where you expect, but from the souls you never saw coming. If you can feel this energy already aligning, tap like to affirm your readiness, and comment, "I'm open to receive divine blessings," to send your signal back to the universe. And don't forget to subscribe, because your journey and theirs has only just begun. Part 3. The Soul Frequency Connection. The one sent to activate your next chapter. Gemini. There are people who walk into your life, and everything changes, not because they're perfect, but because your soul recognizes them before your mind can understand why. It's not a new feeling. It's a familiar one, a gentle pull, as if you've met before in another lifetime, in some distant memory your heart never forgot. This October, Pluto forms a rare trine with Mercury, your ruling planet, opening a powerful portal in your energy field. Suddenly, ordinary conversations can reach extraordinary depths. Someone is about to appear, and within just a few words, you'll feel it, that instant comfort, that strange déjà vu. You don't have to try to impress them. You just feel safe, seen, and at ease. And in that very moment you'll know, this person didn't come to test me. They came to awaken something within me. Gemini, you've always been the sign of intellect and connection. You can talk to anyone, but few people can truly hear your soul. This person is different. When they speak, you don't just listen with your ears, you listen with your heart. When they look at you, you don't just see their eyes, you see yourself reflected back. It's not coincidence. It's divine precision. This person comes to restore your faith in love, in humanity, and in yourself. They don't arrive to change you, but to remind you who you've always been. Strong, creative, courageous, but at times someone who forgot their worth after being hurt too many times. Their presence alone reminds you that it's safe to believe again. Pay attention in the coming days. You might meet someone who makes your heartbeat change tempo with just a smile, a sentence, or even a moment of silence. They could cross your path at work, online, or in the most unexpected setting. Don't judge by appearances, feel their energy. Because with Pluto harmonizing Mercury, these connections carry soul-level depth. They're quiet, but powerful, subtle, yet life-altering. For you, Gemini, this person is like a mirror. They reflect the parts of yourself you once rejected, your softness, your vulnerability, your tenderness. Through them, you'll remember that you don't need to be strong to be loved. You just need to be you. With them, you don't feel the pressure to perform, to prove, or to chase. Just by being present, you are already enough. This is a frequency match, two souls vibrating on the same wavelength. When you think of them, they think of you. When you see repeating signs, numbers, songs, or symbols, that's the universe confirming alignment. Often, before soulmates meet in person, you'll feel restless, emotional, or unable to sleep, sensing something approaching. That's not anxiety. That's energy preparing for union. This person might not look like what you imagined, but they'll feel like everything you've been searching for: peace, safety, and recognition. And through them, you'll begin your next evolution, one guided by love, authenticity, and soul expansion. Gemini, don't be afraid if it all happens quickly. When two aligned souls meet, time becomes irrelevant. What's meant to unfold will unfold in its own rhythm, in divine timing. Your only task now is to stay open, stay present, and trust the process. If you can feel this energy resonating, if you sense that someone is already on their way, let your heart lead. Tap, like to thank the universe for this alignment, and comment, I trust the universe's timing, as your affirmation of faith in the path unfolding. And don't forget to follow, because in the next part, you'll uncover the deeper purpose behind this connection and how the universe uses love itself to guide you toward the highest version of who you're meant to be. Part 4. Signs of a frequency shift. You're no longer attracting the old. Gemini, have you noticed how your energy has been shifting lately? People who once occupied your thoughts now feel distant. Conversations that used to excite you suddenly fall flat. It's not that you've become cold. It's that your soul is changing frequency. When your vibration rises, anything or anyone no longer aligned with you begins to fade away, making space for something truer, deeper, and divinely timed. This October, Mercury, your ruling planet, moves through Libra, the sign of balance and emotional recalibration. This transit brings one of the most important lessons for you. You can't keep sustaining one-sided connections. If you've been the one always initiating, always keeping the conversation alive, always holding the thread that's about to shift, the universe is inviting you to pause, to stay still long enough to see who truly stays when you stop reaching out. It might feel strange at first. As a Gemini, you thrive in connection. You're used to the constant exchange of ideas and energy. But this month, you'll find yourself stepping back, craving peace more than attention, silence more than noise. And in that silence, you'll witness something magical. Some people will start to drift away, not because anyone did something wrong, but because your frequency no longer matches theirs. Don't see this as loss, Gemini. It's divine cleansing. When your energy lightens and your heart becomes clearer, the universe naturally filters out what no longer resonates. Those who can't walk with you into your next chapter will simply take a different path. Let them go with gratitude, for they've already served their purpose. You'll recognize the signs. Someone you once thought you couldn't live without suddenly feels irrelevant. You stop checking your phone. You stop wondering if they still care. The constant need for reassurance fades, replaced by a quiet sense of peace. That's not indifference. That's ascension. That's your vibration, aligning with truth. As Mercury harmonizes with Libra's balanced energy, you're being reminded that true love is mutual, not a chase, but a dance. Real connection doesn't drain you. It meets you halfway. This is your time to observe who reciprocates, who invests, and who simply lingers out of habit. When you stop chasing, only the souls meant for you will remain. This is the clearing before your next blessing. The universe cannot send your destined person if your space is still occupied by people whose energy has already expired. See every goodbye as an open door, not a closed one. You're not losing anyone, you're being chosen for something higher. The one meant for you will never require you to beg for presence. They will choose to stay. Gemini, you're learning to love without performing. You're learning to connect through calmness, not chaos, to let go without fear. As your energy purifies, the relationships that remain will mirror your new vibration, calm, honest, soul to soul. These are your real companions, the ones who understand your energy more than your words. Welcome this transition with gratitude. Bless those who leave. Cherish those who stay. The universe knows exactly who belongs in your story and who was only a chapter. Every ending carries divine purpose, because sometimes, only when you release the wrong hands, can the right one finally find yours. If this message resonates, if you feel yourself quietly outgrowing certain people, don't fear it. It's confirmation that you're aligning with your higher self. Comment, I'm aligned with love and abundance, to anchor this new vibration into your reality. And tap like to affirm your readiness for what's ahead. And don't forget to follow, because in the next part, you'll understand why every departure happening now is simply clearing the path for the miracle that's about to arrive. Part 5. The miracle approaching. You're being chosen, not by accident. Gemini, everything you've been through, every goodbye, every silence, every closed door, was never the end. It was the perfect preparation for what the universe is about to place in your hands. A new beginning. This October, the full moon in Aries ignites your entire journey with rebirth energy, confidence, courage, and the undeniable knowing that you are no longer the same person you once were. This is no longer the time to wait. It's the moment to receive. A person, an opportunity, or a miracle is making its way toward you, not to fill your emptiness, but to illuminate the path ahead. The universe isn't sending them to rescue you. It's sending them to remind you that you never needed saving, because you've carried the light all along. As the Aries full moon merges with Jupiter, the planet of faith, expansion, and divine blessing, you'll feel your vitality returning. The fears that once held you back will lose their power. You'll see that you're strong enough to move forward without needing anyone's permission. And in that moment of independence, your destined connection will appear not to teach you another painful lesson, but to walk beside you as you write your next chapter. This person won't complete you. They'll grow with you. They won't erase your past. They'll help you honor it. Because without those lessons, you wouldn't be ready to recognize what real love feels like. When you meet them, you'll feel an unfamiliar peace, not a lightning bolt of passion, but a quiet sense of home. It won't feel like, I need you to be happy, but rather, my happiness is whole enough to share. Gemini, you are being chosen not only in love, but in the expansion of your entire soul journey. You're being chosen to believe again, to love again, to live again as the luminous version of yourself you were always meant to be. Every loss, every ending, was simply making space, clearing out the noise, so that the miracle could step in. Trust the divine timing. Trust God's favor. Because when you stop trying to control the how and when, miracles find their way to you. It may start with a message, a sudden invitation, or an encounter that feels destined. Don't doubt it. Nothing happening now is random. It's all part of a sacred plan, written long before you began to question it. And most of all, Gemini, don't be afraid to love again. Don't be afraid to open your heart, even if it's been broken before. This love that's coming isn't like what you've known. It's softer, clearer, and deeply mature. Because this time, you're loving from wholeness, not from need. When you look back, you'll realize how beautifully orchestrated it all was. The people who left, the lessons that shaped you, the tears that purified you, every single one of them brought you here, to the moment of being chosen. You don't need to prove anything anymore. You just need to trust that the universe has never stopped working in your favor. Receive what's coming with gratitude and grace. Miracles aren't distant, they're already here, in your quiet transformation, in the eyes of the one who's about to arrive, and in your renewed belief in your own divine path. If your heart feels this truth, if you're ready to open that door, tap like to signal to the universe, I'm ready. Comment, I'm ready to receive what's meant for me. To affirm your readiness, to receive what's aligned with your soul. And make sure to subscribe, so you don't miss the messages that will continue to guide you forward. Because sometimes, all you need to do is believe that you are worthy of the miracle already on its way. Gemini, if you've stayed until this moment, you can probably feel it. Today's message isn't just about someone coming into your life. It's a reminder that everything in your journey carries divine purpose. The people who arrive, the ones who leave, the chances that appear, even the silences in between, they're all ways the universe gently shapes you to grow, to trust, and to live more truthfully as you. The greatest lesson today is simple yet powerful. When you believe, you no longer need to chase what's meant for you will find its way to you. Live each day with gratitude. Because gratitude is the strongest prayer there is. It draws in love, opportunities, and peace with effortless grace. The universe always hears you, always guides you, even in the moments you think you've lost your way. If this message has touched your heart, tap like, comment, I'm ready to receive what's meant for me, and subscribe so you don't miss the next astrological journey waiting for your Gemini soul. You don't need to chase anything. When you shine, everything meant for you will naturally find its way. See you in the next video where the universe will whisper again. Only for you, Gemini.